Hey guys, it's RodimusPrimal. I am back in another video, and today I have got some sad Transformers news to talk to you guys about today. The first is to do with Henry Orenstein and his passing, and we also have news that is a developing story as it pertains to IDW Comics, and it's quite possible that they might lose the license to publish Transformers and G.I. Joe comic books very soon. So I'm going to talk about all that. Without further ado, let's sit back, relax, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and let's transform and roll out. Consider supporting the channel on Patreon, becoming a channel member, or purchase some merch on my spring store today. Okay, so before I actually get into the news, I do want to let you guys know that my next Transformers discussions video is coming very, very soon. I'm going to also have a video specifically made for Christmas, and you're also able to take a look at some of my other previous Transformers discussions and retrospectives as it pertains to Transformers that are up right now. You can check them out too. So let's get right into the news. So Henry Orenstein has unfortunately passed away at the age of 98. Well, he was a big-time innovator as far as Transformers is concerned. If you're not familiar with who Henry Orenstein is, he was born in 1923, was a Holocaust survivor, was in a Nazi concentration camp before coming to the United States in 1947, and he was working for Hasbro, saw the Transformers toy line, and pitched it to Hasbro, said, dude, we've got this Takara toy line, they're making these transforming robots with cars and trucks and airplanes. Got to bring that over to the United States and create a whole story, just like we do with G.I. Joe. And they did. They created the Transformers by, literally looking at those toy lines. And Henry pitched it. And if not for him, we would not have Transformers today. I would not be, because of this man right here, I would not be, a YouTuber talking about this franchise. We would not have all of these awesome action figures that continue to come out and empty our wallets. And he also innovated as well after, leaving, he also innovated as well when he is one of the guys who developed the rub signs on Transformers. If you're not familiar with those are, basically it was a little square that you would rub your finger on, and the heat from your finger would cause the faction symbol of that Transformer to appear. So an Autobot symbol or a Decepticon symbol. And he was basically the inventor of that. And it was also used on other toy lines as well, using, of course, he co-developed that, I believe. Later on, he also worked on stuff with poker. So he was a big time poker player. And I don't know enough about poker to kind of give you like a history lesson about that, but he lived all the way till 98 years old, and we've got to be thankful that this guy in particular did what he did to bring us the Transformers we know of today. And now this story right here is an interesting one, because I kind of was like taking a step back and saying, I don't know if I want to cover this until I hear some confirmed news about it. I didn't want to sit there and like report on this and go, oh, make all these like assumptions and stuff. But now we kind of are putting the puzzle pieces together, and it looks like that this information is looking to be much more accurate than it was initially reported. So John Barber is leaving IDW as editor-in-chief. He's literally leaving the company as a whole. He confirmed it on his Twitter thread right here. And, he says, hi all, I'm not much of a poster here. I plan to turn that around the new year, but here's a big update from me. Tomorrow will be my last day working at IDW. It's not sudden. Have been planning for a while now. Of course, it's been a wild past couple of years in terms of life and world events, and I'm very happy and excited to start the next phase of things. Worked at IDW for far, far longer than I have anywhere else, making friendships and forging professional relationships, and that will last a lifetime. Thanks everybody who's been there on staff or outside. I wish all of the IDW friends nothing but the best. Thanks to all our creative partners, whether they be individual creators or the people working at huge corporations. Again, lifelong partnerships have emerged, and I couldn't have hoped for a better set of people to work with. I miss the day-to-day interaction, but it's a small world, and I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. Meanwhile, I'm off to pursue new creative endeavors, and I'm feeling extremely energized for the future. Happy holidays. So that is the confirmation that, yes, John Barber is basically, as of tomorrow, as this is posting, is tomorrow is his last day, is that he is leaving IDW Comics. And to be quite honest with you, it's kind of one of those things where it's like you kind of feel bittersweet about it, because there's a lot of rumor going on that IDW is going to be losing the license to the Transformers. When this reported, this is right on Bleeding Cool News. I don't know the specifics, so I'm not going to sit there and speculate and try to come up with these theories. But the Transformers books have not been really selling well. They've been rather boring. It's kind of hard to read. They're kind of like, all right, like, can we get some action? And some people have said that the most recent issues are starting to get better, but I don't know. I kind of gave up on the current book. And it says at San Diego Comic-Con 2021 Special Edition, there have been plenty of talk about the state of comic book industry as it stands, as well as the many moves that has been happening as of late in the near future. And so what we're basically getting is that IDW could be losing the license to Transformers, all of Hasbro's properties. So that would include Transformers, but also G.I. Joe, and also ROM and Mask and all of them. So you're not going to see any of that on IDW, according to what they're saying. Now, this could be speculation, but this speculation came out November 29th. So that's 2 weeks ago. And I didn't want to report on it until I started getting some more confirmation. And this is a big time confirmation about that, because the talk of the town right now is that Skybound, who is created by Robert Kirkman, is very famous for making the Walking Dead comic books. His publishing company, Skybound, is looking to acquire the license. This is directly from the Hollywood Reporter, that they are looking to acquire the license to publishing Transformers comic books. Now, this is negotiating. So this isn't saying this is definitely happening. And this is why I didn't report on it, because I wanted to wait until we got some more meat on the bone, I guess you can say, to really give you actually factual information. Because to sit there and report on rumors, we don't necessarily know. But Hollywood Reporter is literally saying, yeah, Skybound's trying to get the license. Now John Barber is leaving the book. Bleeding Cool says that IDW is losing the license as a whole. This looks to be more legitimate than we initially have thought. Now, again, like I said, I stopped reading the Transformers comic book. I kind of skimmed through the issues to try and keep up with the information, but the current comic book is a dull read, and it's hard to get into. And from what I understand, the book is not selling well. It's just not selling well at all. And their number one comic book right now is Ninja Turtles. So obviously they want to put so obviously IDW wants to put all of their eggs in one basket for Ninja Turtles. They got to start creating better, more individual stories and stuff like that people want to read. But if you want good Transformers storytelling, you got to get people who really are passionate about the franchise. And if Skybound can do something, more power to them. Seriously, we could see, a new comic book be coming out this time next year. I don't know when they're actually going to be coming out. That's really engaging, really exciting, and we're all going to be picking up that story. Then again, we don't know where they're going in the future, because the future of the comic book industry is a challenging one, to say the least. And yeah. So, but I want to know what you guys think. Are you excited about that IDW is losing the license, or do you think it's a sad thing? Do you hope that Skybound is going to, pick up the license? And of course, what do you think about Henry Orenstein? Of course, rest in peace and condolences to his family. Of course, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe. Check out my other videos as well. I have many more Transformers discussions, retrospectives, and more coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned for all of that. And as always, guys, until next time, till all are one.